Every civilization has asked the same timeless question: what is morality? And deeper still, can morality awaken the spirit? From the Bhagavad Gita to Oedipus Rex, from the Bible to Crime and Punishment, the greatest works of world literature have shown that morality is not the end of human life. It is the beginning of spiritual regeneration. In the Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna's moral confusion becomes a cosmic dialogue. His question, "Should I fight my own king?" is not about war. It is about the soul's duty to truth. Lord Krishna reveals, action without desire, action done for the good of all, is the path to liberation. Thus, morality becomes not fear of sin, but freedom from self. In acting rightly, one purifies the heart, and regeneration begins. In the Ramayana, Rama's righteousness, even in suffering, shows morality as the calm center of chaos, the soul's quiet strength that leads to divine order. The Greek dramatists saw morality as the struggle between law and conscience. In Antigone, a young woman chooses divine law over human decree, and her sacrifice becomes the purification of the moral self. In Oedipus Rex, ignorance leads to guilt, but guilt leads to self-knowledge. The blinded Oedipus sees more clearly than ever. His fall becomes illumination. Greek tragedy thus teaches that morality, when tested, becomes the gateway to wisdom. In the Bible, morality is the bridge between sin and grace. The fall of Adam, the repentance of David, and the return of the prodigal son all tell the same story. That through moral awareness, the heart turns toward God. The sinner's remorse becomes sacred energy, a spiritual reawakening that transforms guilt into grace. Thus, morality is not condemnation, it is the door to divine mercy. With the Renaissance, morality entered the theater of the mind. In Shakespeare's Hamlet, the prince's moral hesitation, to be or not to be, is not weakness, but conscience awakening. Through doubt, the self becomes aware of its moral depth. In Milton's Paradise Lost, Adam's fall is not mere disobedience. It is the beginning of moral choice. For Milton, true virtue is chosen freely, not imposed. Redemption, then, is moral freedom perfected in love. The 19th century Russian masters turned morality inward, making it the drama of the soul. In Crime and Punishment, Raskolnikov kills in pride, but his guilt becomes unbearable. Through confession, he is reborn. Dostoevsky shows that suffering is purification. In Tolstoy's The Death of Ivan Ilyich, a man who lived by society's false morals, discovers truth only in his dying moment. His final breath becomes his first spiritual awakening. Whether in Arjuna's battle or Antigone's defiance, in Hamlet's conscience or Raskolnikov's repentance, the message is one. Morality is the first light of the soul. When one acts with purity of heart, suffering becomes learning, and morality matures into spiritual regeneration. Across cultures, languages, and centuries, The moral awakening of man remains the eternal rhythm of human destiny. World literature does not merely reflect society, it reflects the evolution of human consciousness, from ignorance to insight, from morality to spirituality. The journey continues within each of us. To live morally is to begin the sacred task of becoming whole, a task that unites all souls across all classics in one universal pilgrimage toward the light.